this video, I am starting a little mini series of about 3 to 4 videos to share with you my planner and journal lineup for 2018. Originally, I was just going to do one video, and then I realised that would be about 90 minutes long, and then I was going to separate it into journals and planners, but those would still be too long. So I've decided to do about, as I said, 3 or 4 to share with you the setups of all of these babies. Now, I do realise that a lot of people are heavily into the whole one life, one planner thing, but as you can see, that's really not my thing. It's about half and half planners and journals, and some of them are every day, some of them are not every day, but this is the system that really works for me. Just quickly, I'm just going to briefly go over what each of these is for so you get an idea of what's coming, and then I will go into the setups of the 2 planners that I'm going to show you today. So yes, very quickly, I have this paper chase that's just like an information binder. This kikki.K large is a YouTube blog planner kind of thing. This traveler's notebook, oh, things are starting to slip. This is my everyday journal. This here is my everyday planner. Then we have these 2, which are both creative and art journals. One is more one thing and one is more the other thing, but you'll see when the time comes. This here, we'll talk about that again when the time comes. It's journally related. Then I have my wallet and my everyday carry, and these are the 2 because they're the ones that I carry with me every day that I'm going to share with you in this video. So yes, keep an eye out for all the other videos. And the other thing to tell you about this little mini series is that at the same time, there is going to be a giveaway happening, and that's going to start on Saturday, which is the 3rd of February, so look out for that as well. So then yes, this video is going to be about my everyday carries that live in my handbag for the most part. So we've got a Filofax Pennybridge and then the kikki.K medium or personal size Time Is Now planner. I'm going to start with this one because it's the more interesting one. So yes, this planner is an absolute beauty and I love it very dearly. The charm on here was a gift, a birthday gift from my lovely besties Zoe and Alice, so I can't tell you where it's from, I'm afraid. Maybe one of them can comment and say where it's from, because yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yes, let's just get straight into here. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. My pockets are only really ever decorative. They're about maybe 95% decorative, 5% functional. So back here I've got some functional-ish things. I've got one today marker, and I chop and change these around depending on how it matches my weekly spread. I know that's really sad, but there we go. And some kikki.K stickers as well, just because. So this bit here, as I said, is pretty much all decorative. Just a mix of journaling cards and pretty paper clips, mix of stuff from kikki.K and stuff from my stash. These clips down here, the magnetic ones, were just chosen because they're blue and match the planner. Those 2 were from Filofabulouss, I believe, and that one is from My Pretty Week. Then going across here, you will see a lot of little like laminated cards and quote cards and stuff like that all throughout all of my planners, just because I really love them, and just seeing them occasionally just makes me happy. And yes, so there's a couple there. They're all from different places, so yes. Most of them either from my stash or from kikki.K paper lovers books and that kind of thing. These clips here, that's another My Pretty Week. No, it's not. It's Filofabulouss, that one. Sorry, that one I got from eBay a very long time ago, so I'm not sure where that one's from. And now we go into my setup properly. So I don't really like that side of that. I'm going to cover that up. I have done a setup video on this planner before, but I think enough has changed that warrants a new video. So yes. The dividers are all the same though. They are all the ones that came with the planner, and I've just backed them with something because I don't like things that are single-sided, and then laminated them. I've got another little card here, some vellum, and then all this front section is kikki.K stickers from planner lovers kits and things like that. And I have used some of them, so yay, check me out. And then yes, the next is my week on 2 pages section, so my sort of everyday planning kind of thing. Got some more cute cards and stuff there, and there we go. So this is my current week, little sticker popping up there. I did chop and change at the beginning of the year as to whether I was using like Filofax week on 2 pages or just doing dot grid inserts and drawing out my weeks, but I have settled on the mini happy planner inserts and just chopping them down a bit and then punching them in. Big shout out to the lovely Zoe for sending me some to try out. Thank you very much. But yes, I really like these. The paper quality is really thick and lovely. And when it comes to decorating, I am toning things down this year. I'm not really using kits and stuff. It's pretty still, you know, there's washi and stickers and that kind of thing, but it's not like a matchy kit kind of thing. But yeah, so that is my weekly plans. Again, today marker. You'll see a fair few of these in these videos. They are all made by me on my Silhouette software. Some have got extra stickers on and stuff like that. But yes, so I can't link those, I am afraid. After that is my diary section. Cute little plan paperclip there, which I've had for so long. I think it came in a goodie bag, so I've no idea, yeah, where it's from. And this is a Filofax week on 1 page diary. And I just use this to jot down quick things like appointments and birthdays and plans, just stuff for the whole year. When you're out and about, you just have to jot things down, or because obviously I only do a week at a time in here, then I don't, you know, it's not going to be all ready. So this is what those are for. I've got this sort of mini divider thing here, just because it sticks up a little bit at the top, just in case I need to get to the year at a glance page. Doesn't happen too often. And then my diary page takes me to the current week, which it's not actually doing right now. This is the next fortnight, but there's stuff on the previous in the current week which is private, so I just skipped forward a bit. So yes, I just jot stuff in there. It doesn't get decorated. It's mostly birthdays and stuff like that. So yes, there we go. The next section is my finances section. Got one of the little kikki.K kitty paper clips. Love those so much. Now this is not a regular thing in my finances section, but I am trying to do a no spend in February. So I printed this off of Pinterest, and I would link it, but it printed so faint that I had to draw over it. The web address is there, and it's something rainbow.com, but I can't read it. So I had to draw over the lines because they were basically invisible. And over the February, got a nice flower there because it's nice to look at. And yes, so I will just tick or cross or put a smiley face over each day as I continue to achieve the no spend. On the other side here though, I do have this little journaling card which I've washied in, which just has a list of things that I am allowed to buy during the no spend. It's all really boring things, skinny double-sided tape, rollerball refills. It's just if I do run out of them, or if I'm about to run out of them, then I am allowed to buy a new one because I need them. I can't not have them. So that's there just in case, but I will only buy them if I'm going to run out. So yes. Then into my finances section proper, I've got my little colour code here, which I'll talk about when I get to it. There's this little journaling card, which just sort of says here, important dates in gold. And on there I have all the dates of my direct debits go out. I've covered those up because sometimes your direct debit dates and amounts is something you identify yourself with, like if you're talking to your bank or something. So yes, covered those up, but those are there just to remind me when they are. And those are my spending inserts. So the way I do this is obviously I will put the date, description, where I've bought the thing from, what it is, that kind of thing, how much, obvious, and then type means either card, cash, direct debit, PayPal, that kind of thing. So for example, I need to put in, I took out the other ones because, again, it's weird to share that information. But for example, I had to spend some money on my car yesterday. So I will put a pink one for household/car there, put the date, description, I'll put like name of garage or whatever, or what they did to my car, how much, and then how I paid. So yes, that is how those work. Then I have some savings related papers. These are just, I've been completely ignoring, hence the need for a no spend. And then this page, which would usually live at the front of this section, I've put at the back because I don't need to see it right now, which is a stuff that I want list. And really I could probably have about 7 pages of this because of all the stuff I want. But when I am not no spending, I can look at this sometimes for the stuff. This is the stuff that I think I really need. And then yeah, just tick it off as the time goes. But yes, I was doing these a couple of weeks ago, and then I was like, let's wait until Grace has some money before we do these properly. Then the next 2 sections are both sort of miscellaneous sections, as it were. So here I have a list of lists that I found on Pinterest. It's a brain dump list, and so yeah, it's just ideas for what you can brain dump. Although I'm told people don't like that phrase anymore, but I don't know what to replace it with. I'm kind of fine with brain dump personally, but anyways, yeah, so things like chores, communications, events, things to do, anyway, yeah, you can see that there. So I didn't print it off because I didn't like the look of it, so I decided just to write it myself. And then, so I have a load of paper in there. Pretty much all the paper is from the kikki.K B6 printed notepads. They do have to be chopped down a little bit to be punched into here, but not too much. So those are all there, looking all pretty. Obviously they are single-sided, which hurts me a little bit. Doesn't mean that you can't write on the other side, but they're just too pretty to not have in here. And then this little clip with the girl with her cup of tea, which was a flare badge that was in a Brimbles box last year at some point, I forget when, brings me to this little subdivider, which takes me to my sort of book section. So I have this little card that was from a Brimbles box last year, again from the April Brimbles box. I believe these cut apart sheets are still in store, actually, if you like the look of it. This is supposed to be my book tracker for the year, but I've forgotten to start putting stuff in it. I haven't got like a proper insert because sometimes I just like to scribble stuff on paper, like I don't need to have the set boxes and stuff. So yes, that is what will go on there. And then we've got my book wish list as well. Again, that's from the Brimbles cut apart sheet. And there I will put my wish list for books, but because I also have behind here other sorts of wish lists that I found on Goodreads and places like that. So I've got 12 Russian books to read before you die. I really like Tolstoy, so I came across this list and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give that a go. So I've just only so far just highlighted off the 2 Tolstoy ones I've read. They're big books, it's impressive. Not really. I have the BBC's top 100 books to read before you die. There's all of those there. And what I've done with this is a little system both of marking off with a mild liner ones I've read, but there's also this like little code thing with the ticks. So for example, a circle with a tick in means that I have read it. A circle with a dot in means that I have started it and never finished it, which I have a terrible habit of doing. A circle with nothing in it means that I have a copy of the book but I have never read it. And there is also, obviously if there's nothing, I don't have a copy of it, I've never read it. There's also a couple, I'm just trying to find one. Oh, there's one there. If it's got a circle with a tick and then another circle, it means I know I've read it, but I don't really remember it, so I should probably reread it one day. So yeah, there's that too. And then also the ones that I've read, as I said, I've highlighted because it just makes me feel a bit better. So there's all of those. And then I've got a little tally on the back page of which ones I've read, or just how many. 41 out of 100 doesn't seem like many for someone who studied English at university. But anyways, then again, I think I got this from Goodreads as well, and it's the top 10 fantasy series to read. So I've just, as you see, I've written them down. I've marked off in green the ones that I've read, and I've marked this one off in pink because I have started it. And it is a very long series with like 10 to 12 of very large, thick books. So it's going to take me a while to get through that one. Then next is another just miscellaneous section. That paperclip, I do not remember where I got it from, I'm afraid. Some of these paperclips I have had for years and years. And these are my meal ideas inserts. These I made myself. These are exactly the same as they were when I did the setup of this planner last time. I have been neglecting to use these recently, so I need to get back to looking at them. But it's just the kind of thing like when you can't think what to cook that day, or when you're writing a meal plan or whatever, just kind of look at the things that you make often and divided them into like different types of meat, not a veggie, obviously, veggie food, side dishes, that kind of thing. Then I have birthdays listed like this. I've got the family one laminated because that's not really subject to change, but the friends one is because, you know, I might meet new people. I need some friends who are born in these months because clearly I have no one in these months. And then after that I have my passwords, which is just a little subdivider here with the sort of tassel-y ribbon up here so I can get to it just if I need to go straight to the password section. Obviously I have covered these up because obviously, although they are actually written in code, so the username and password are written in code, so it's only me that can understand them anyway, but you know, just to be on the safe side. The inserts are from Planner Print Co. They are really nice, like thick, good quality inserts. My only problem is the single-sided thing. It's a problem for me. But I do have them divided into important passwords, things like my main email addresses, bank, that kind of thing. Social, pretty obvious, Facebook, Instagram, shops, anything from Amazon, Etsy, eBay, or individual little websites and stuff you might buy from. So there's that. And then there's other, which is self-explanatory, other. Then after that, the last section, another little cute card thing there. The last section isn't really a section, it's more just, I just wanted to keep the dividers together and it kind of works as a page lifter kind of thing. I do have a little kikki.K pocket thing, which has got some of my day and date cover-up stickers. Then we just have the back here. So there is my pen, which is a kikki.K Everyday Ballpoint. This is the one that matches the Time Is Now collection. And then there's this sticker book, which comes out like this. So this is a Recollections planner sticker book that the lovely Zoe, again Zoe, you keep getting mentioned a lot, hey Zoe, she got this for me when she went to Canada, and yes, I had to cut it down a bit at the back so it would slot in, but I think it goes in here really nicely. Now, one of my goals or resolutions for this year is to stop hoarding things. I have a terrible habit of buying craft and planner stuff and then just not using it because it's too pretty and waiting for the perfect occasion to use it kind of thing, and I need to stop doing that. So I've put this here to just encourage me to use it. I have used some, just not loads, so that's in there so I can actually properly use it rather than just hoard it. So yes, that is my setup of my everyday carry planner. And yes, as I said, this goes everywhere. It's got my diaries, my important dates, all that kind of thing. And I love it so much. It's so blue and pretty. And then the other one that lives in my handbag is the Filofax Pennybridge. I got this fairly recently, a few months ago in TK Maxx for a very, very, very cheap price. It was very good. I used to use the purple one, but then I found the blue one and it just made me so happy. So yes, there's not too much to show you in here. It's my wallet or my purse or whatever. It comes with the card slots. I've just turned around my driving license there because it has details right there, but I have a driving license, a couple of cards, like loyalty cards, a Boots one and my Nectar one, debit card, student card, and my prescription card. No, I couldn't say that. I often keep receipts in here, but I kind of clean them out to look nice. National insurance, library card, subway card, AA card, all of that kind of thing in there. Back here, oh, hello. Didn't even know I had any money in here. That's so exciting. So it's the new £10 notes. They're smaller and they get lost easily. But anyway, there's this bit here to keep. Oh, there's another one. My goodness, this is just like, I'm rich. This is amazing. I didn't think there was any money in here at all. But anyway, there's this slot at the back for keeping notes, and then a zip pouch part for your shrapnel. So yes, that goes in there. And obviously it has compact rings in it, so I just have a couple of bits really. I've got a little zip pouch. This one is from Filofax, I believe, having important things in it like the McDonald's coffee sticker card thing to get your free coffee. The Z, super important things like that. This one is from a kikki.K Planner Lovers kit, and I just got all my stamps in there. Then I have a couple of these card or credit card wallet things. These are from Filofax. I probably got them on Amazon, and I just have a lot of my reward cards in here, things like that. A couple of appointment cards, like from a tattoo I had in 2015. I just keep it there for nice memories, you know. So that's there, and some more like other business cards and stuff that I like the look of and have kept. Just a couple of pages of note paper, just if I want to make notes or whatever, maybe jot down a shopping list or something. A spare pocket should I need it, and then in here I've got a Paper Chase gift voucher, which I haven't had a chance to use yet because I live nowhere near a Paper Chase and you can't use their gift cards online because apparently it's 2005 according to Paper Chase. Not bitter about that whatsoever. Moving on, a pen. This is the kikki.K Gold Ballpoint Metal Pen. Love, 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 love this pen. Top tip, if you buy the kikki.K Metal Rollerball or Ballpoint pens, don't use their refills because they last about 5 seconds. Just get refills from eBay or whatever. Plus they're way cheaper and yeah, last longer. And then in the back here is just this little slot here. This is a card for something that I have to attend every week and they tick it off when I go to. That makes me sound like I'm going to AA. I promise you it's not that. And then also, very occasionally I might want to just run out just with this. So perfect, I'll just hide my message there. My phone just fits in there quite nicely. So sometimes I can just run out like this. So iPhones fit in there quite nicely. But there we go. Those were the setups of my everyday carry planners. I love this one so much. it's my baby. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know if you have any questions about where anything is from, or how I set anything up, or where inserts are from, or anything like that. Please just let me know. Next week I will be showing you this one, which is my workhorse kind of everyday planner, and it will be just this one on its own because there is a lot to show you in this one. So look out for that video about the same time next week. And also, as I said, oh, sorry, there was about to be a avalanche planner, I don't know, anyways, you get the point. Yes, keep an eye out for the planner related giveaway, which will start on Saturday the 3rd of February. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all real soon.